Welcome. Thank you, Crystal, Gail. Welcome, everybody. My sister dropped the cat off this morning. My sister dropped the cat off before she went to Thailand, and the cat went to the restroom in here because I leave the door open. So now, it's not too bad though. I'm grateful for dry food. Older cat, trying to probably in my territory. This is my territory. It's all good. You gotta let her know who's the boss around here. Only I can let go in here. You and the fly is fine. Right now the fly, we just, fly shelter right now. Basically we have a kind of animal shelter anyways. Your hair looks different, yeah. Hold on. Welcome, Maria, David, Nixon. It's not updating. But no, it's just a bunch of, we feed a stray cat outside. So that's a whole gang. Thank you. You know what I mean? That's the whole gang. 11 cats. But then some cats, the good cats, the one that make it, they go and graduate and they go make other people's house better. You know what I mean? But the beautiful part is they still come back here. When you are with me, I'm free. I just changed the composition and lighting, that's all. It's the same, everything's the same. Just changing my approach a little bit, more talking, more focus more on connecting. Plus more soothing connection. Just, refining myself, refining the community. And because you start to learn a few things. How to succeed, how to engage with people, what humanity needs, what you need to do. Welcome, Transcend. We got Vivian Level. It's more about an evolution. Many people are interested in spirituality and they have expectations of, or their mind can only receive spirituality in a certain manner. But the beautiful part is breaking the tradition, right? Like when we're here, we're always breaking form, breaking what people think is spiritual. And I just call it when you break tradition, I call it pissing people off because they expect things to be a certain way, I just say the word piss people off because people are entitled to how spiritual people should be. And so we don't know how to be ourselves oftentimes. We sculpt ourselves into what people need us to be. And so you have to find your middle ground of learning how to grow, learning how to teach effectively. Teaching effectively is very difficult. It's easier to just teach people stuff, charge them money, and leave. You know what I mean? But to really get the point across and that leads to transformation, it's very difficult. You can say a bunch of stuff that nobody gets, which is a lot of teachers. That's why the community, a lot of times they lack, the one thing that lacks is called miracles in community. So the whole goal is to mentor people so that you eventually lead your own community if you wish to do that, to have also transformation and healing. But some people, it's not for everybody, but many people are interested in leadership because you get to be independent, Do you see each chat separately? No, it's all combined. What you see on screen is combined except Insight Timer, which I'm not streaming on Insight Timer today. Evolution is internal and it sprouts out externally. It's just, when you succeed, a lot of people assume they knew how you, or they don't think about to even get to where you're I lead a lot of things. When things are successful, they don't realize what it takes. They just think it's showing up only. They don't see the details that I see because they don't have to experience the same pressure as me. Right? And it's not really that much pressure for me. It's just God. I don't feel pressure because I just follow this thing. They don't know how to follow this because they're busy not taking a leap of faith to figure it out. To figure out your life, you have to climb your own mountain. Many people, they go up the mountain with you, but you lead the way. But because they don't pay attention, they don't learn to climb their own mountain. Because most people don't care enough. They just want things to be easy. That's why it's really difficult to mentor people, because people don't take it that seriously. I'm revealing everything I'm doing all the time, but the real ones, My hair? Yes, I'm growing my hair. I've been growing my hair. I think it's been over 6 months already. Or maybe about 5 months now of growing my hair. Yeah. Well, the reason I'm not bald anymore is because people's expectation of me being a monk. When people the thing is, the way people see monks, they have expectations on how that person should act, behave, and be, and I basically break everything. And so it confuses people, like, wait a minute, I thought you were a monk. Just simply because I'm Asian and I'm bald. So instead, I'm doing the opposite, so that people don't confuse, More Tibetan style, more freedom, more. It's called practical. In the Western style, all they know is Theravada, unless you're a seeker, then you know about like Tibetan Buddhism, Mahayana, Tibetan Book of the Dead, and more explorers of the lazy people. All they know is what they were taught in school, Siddhartha, or just cute quotes that they see, which is understandable, right? Because you're not trying to like explore Buddhism, unless you are. You just kind of follow what Alan Watts teach you, because when you were tripping, that's what you listen to. It's interesting, he talks about it, but you don't go deeper than that. But the people that do understand. So shout out to the explorers of the consciousness. Welcome, Grace. And that's why I mainly collaborate and teach people who are explorers and open, and piss off the people who aren't open every day of my life. I realize that. And the more I'm strong about my views, philosophies, the more I don't need to debate philosophy. It's just what we do works here, and it's not for everybody. It just transformative, and transformation is difficult. We can talk about that. It's like, sometimes we don't even know what transformation looks like. We like to use the word. But when you see it, some people act as if they has transformed because they just dyed their hair a different color and dressed differently, or cut their hair shorter. But they're still the same inside, but you can't, right? They're figuring out their way, but a lot of people, they just change the outside. Which, of course, I think we know. We see a lot of that in general. Are you vegetarian for ethical or health reasons? I would say I'm vegetarian for my personal compassion practice. And I'm precise about the way I mention that, because some vegetarians eat eggs, some don't. Some vegetarians are more strict than others. I'm just focused on being happy. And that's why I'm happy. Like, I'm not here to join a vegetarian cult or a vegan cult. I'm here to be happy and to be me. And I can't believe that's difficult for people to understand. It's difficult to understand if you're attached to philosophy. But when you enjoy your life, it's easy to understand, because you understand that happiness is your priority. Some people are here to join some cult or some movement that has nothing to do with happiness. That's why you see the people who yell at people about animals, oftentimes the most miserable one, unfortunately. And that's why this community isn't for everybody, because if you ain't about happiness, you won't, this won't make sense to you. Oh. The end. It's not that hard to understand. It's just to bluntly explain it to people can be difficult, Welcome, Gula. I have a recurring ear problem, frequent ear infection. Some days are worse than others, but I meditate. But meditation helps me to try to forget about the sound distortion in my hearing. How do you feel about what's happening to your ear? If you keep thinking what's happening to you is a problem, the problem continues. Of course, go if you already went to see the doctor and all that. This is more spiritual. Your approach to your situation could be more, oh, the universe is upgrading my ear, the universe is telling me I need to listen deeper. That's the message, versus I have an ear problem. The spiritual message oftentimes is I have a listening problem and a fear problem. The reason I don't listen because I'm scared. That could be your message. You see, the universe teaches you like that. But some people just think, man, I have a problem. So he says, I feel uncertain. I have to go to doctor. And he says, I have to try to cope with the recurrence. Because the doctors will not say, I don't know. Because you know why? It makes them lose authority oftentimes to say, I don't know. Which is kind of sad. But in spirituality, to just say I don't know, it frees you instead of traps you. Because if the doctor says I don't know, you won't be back, and they know that. You're gonna go find another doctor, and the next doctor, if they don't know, they're gonna play the same game. Because we're healing for profit. The authority is why people go. And we respect it. We respect it. That's what we got. Oftentimes, they do know what they're doing, but there's a lot of scope of practice where they don't know. And every time you go, it costs money. If you can afford it, right? I used to have ringing in my ear, popping in my ear, blurry vision. I see, the universe is trying to upgrade my vision. Everything begins to heal. The universe is upgrading, right? My dharma, my path. That's why my leg hurts. Of course, I still diagnose it. I still heal it. But my relationship with my situation is not like, man, I'm so effed up. My legs all effed up. Man. I'm getting a blessing. And so a blessing happens. But when you go, man, I'm getting effed up, then you get effed up. So your relationship with your condition, it leads to healing or prolonging the symptom of negativity. But when you change your relationship to something more optimistic, positive, and healing, it actually starts healing. How do you think all these testimonials are here, brothers, sisters? Because our intention as a community is healing, is love, is unity, is bliss. And anything that's not bliss gets dissolved naturally. It's that simple for me but it may not be for you, because sometimes it takes time for you to build faith and understand that life is about intention. And if you don't have intention, life's always trying to get you to have intention. Or you're just known as a lost soul, also known as not choosing intention. You just get a bunch of random stuff you didn't want to choose. You say, all right, anything, universe, because I don't want to choose because I'm lazy. I don't give a F. So universe just kind of gives you random stuff because that's what you request. Give me random stuff because I'm indecisive. That's why when I'm with you, I'm very clear about why I'm here. When we pick up a flute, what is that for? How do you feel? How can we be a balance? There's like a cause and effect kind of, right? Sometimes it looks like I'm doing random stuff, but I'm reading your energy and being a good response. Right. Beautiful. If you want to be vegan, be vegan. Congratulations. I want to receive health and wealth. Who says you don't already have that? You woke up today, you have health, and you're wealthy. Say thank you, thank you. Follow your heart. If it tells you be a vegan, be a vegan. If it tells you be vegetarian, be vegetarian. If it tells you eat a fajita, you eat fajitas. You know. You look tired, yeah. No, I'm changing my approach, and also because it has been a long weekend. I'm changing my demeanor as a teacher also, so a lot of people think something's wrong with me. Because you have to realize this. I'm choosing how to operate my energy. I stopped drinking coffee. I just drink matcha only now. Some people don't pay attention to the detail, their caffeine intake and all these things. Right? Because I'm working on being more graceful, because it's time to shift the energy. The season's changing. There's more fire energy. So if there's a lot of fire, you need to be the water. That's why I shift, moving from coffee. And I'm not even drinking milk as much. Well, I don't drink milk now. I just do matcha a little bit, matcha in the evening a little bit, so I can keep my energy more yin. So the sass dragon stays in the cave a lot more, which is the more fiery or the more jokester. Which is fine, by the way. Like I can't, it's gonna come out like. And honestly, I don't mind being tired, because you know why? I love my life. People are so scared of looking tired. That's why you have TikTok filter, makeup, all these things. You're just hiding how you really feel. I got no shame. I love serving God. Right? Sometimes you get tired. Nothing to hide. I just need to be transformative. That's why I'm not concerned about my image that much, But my skin's still good. No wrinkles. Nothing to hide either. Just raw. Y'all only lash, right? Always got the beauty filter on. Don't let me get started. Don't let me get started. Oh. It's like a whack-a-mole, excuse me. No, I'm not talking about you. See, they try to. That's why you don't want to mess with the dragon. Leave the dragon in the cave. Okay? The one thing I notice, a lot of people not doing the work recently. Again. Our image is part of our happiness, yeah. Everything is happiness. But some people just need more to be happy. Some people need less. You have the free will to do whatever. Nothing wrong with more. As long as you feel enough on the inside. Get your Botox, it's fine. Can you move your overhead light? Yeah, but not. I have the screw. Oh, which overhead light? Making you purple. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I can move it back a little bit. How do I get through one? Hold on, let me see if I can block it. Oh, now we got a hot spot. That's okay, I guess. As I was talking about people puffing at the park, somebody in front of me puff. Just 1, 2. And that's fine. I mean, this is earlier, so this is the cultivation time, you know. There's a time to just that. And I can feel the heat still. That light is like farther away. Welcome, positive vibes. And the main part is that it makes the light interesting, even though I'm Thanos looking. You know what I mean? It's more about aesthetics. dynamics. And if I need to be brighter, I can just... Blue, keep it red. What would be hard for you to give up? Nothing. It's more about happiness. It's not about... I like balance in my life, that's all. Like with the way I'm eating, I'm completely happy with it. I'm not here to be a perfect eater. Welcome, Natasha. Like, I'm not really attached to it. It's just more about sometimes life leads you to a flow where there happens to be milk, cheese, all that. Let's just do my best. I live to serve humanity. Eating is more of a side thing. God first. The food part, that's why I can... Look, before I became vegetarian, fried chicken and rare ribeye steaks were my thing. Rare ribeye steaks and fried chicken. Lemon pepper, drenched in ranch dressing. But because of compassion, I'm like, man, I'm willing to give that up because of compassion. Because that's what I feel in my heart. That's it. What other people do, let them do their thing. I'm not here to be a perfect eater to join a vegetarian cult so people can go, oh, that's a good vegetarian. That's a bad vegetarian. You know? I'm just happy. That's why it's easy to breathe. And sometimes you go into communities that need you to be part of cult mentality. It has nothing to do with happiness. So I move away from that kind of community where I can't be myself completely, which lead me to starting my own community because I'm like, there's a bunch of I'm like, we not even happy around here. So you only eat dairy. Yeah. The one thing I don't really do too much is like obsessively read labels, because I think I'm trying to enjoy my life, and it's like I'm not so strict about my life because it allows life to be enjoyed. When I tried to be vegan twice, I would be reading labels over, like, you know what I mean? But that's just my personal experience on it, that's all. I think if you can make it work, God bless you. Buddha bless you. Welcome, Mitch, from the Netherlands. Need B12 for sure. Yeah. Now, for example, I take fish oil and krill. But when you feel bliss and joy in your heart, That's the goal. Sometimes we're more focused on fitting into this box that we assume is spiritual and has nothing to do with our genuine happiness. More about fitting into like a Pokemon club. To join, you have to have Pokemon cards. But what if you made up your own cards and you drew your own Pikachu and you try to play with them? Like, that's not Pokemon cards. Or you make up your own rules to the Pokemon card game. You're like, wait a minute, you different. How? You made up your own rule now. To be Pokemon, you gotta play the game. But when you don't play the game, but to lead something like that is like so mid, right? It's just like, it's not so like, yeah, rah rah, fight for the animal. Like, no, be happy. Like, oh, when you take care of yourself, you take care of animal too, and you don't have to be perfect, right? There's no such thing. That's why even though we teach people to love their damn self, if you don't, you're still part of Mystic Village because it's part of the journey. Before you can love yourself, you don't. Like, oh, you're not Mystic Villager because you don't love your damn self. That's so immature. We still love you anyways because you don't know how to love yourself. When you learn to love yourself, you don't need us to love you. We love ourselves together. Everybody wins. Let's see, what key is this? as long as you're happy within, do whatever you need to do to add to that. Feel complete and stay with that foundation. But whenever you start disconnecting with it, we have to pay attention to. Sometimes I see my own master extremely tired. Sometimes he doesn't sleep, and he's still, he's the most successful perfectionist I met. Imagine that. To be a perfectionist like whoa, it's difficult. Right? The standards of his standards are super high, and that's why you learn so much, because his self-expectation is so high and he actually achieves it. You're not like, I thought, to learn to be like him, you learn a lot, but then you can adapt some things he does. You can learn from people, right? So imagine being a perfectionist and actually achieving. We just sent a prayer wheel to Sister Mira to Egypt. It's gonna arrive there, June 11 or something like that, right? So shout out to Sister Mira all the way in Egypt. That might be the most farthest place we sent. Or Belgium. Egypt, probably farther. Yeah. I'm not even sure if they would have a Buddhist shop in Egypt. I don't imagine that. But maybe, Let's see here. Sister Dreamy asks, is there a way I could develop more of my spiritual knowledge without having to pay for online courses from instructors? Would you recommend reading a lot of books about it? I'm on a budget. I can't afford more spiritual teachers. Just go to Pirate Bay and just pirate books for free. Just kidding. That's what I used to do. There's a lot of free. The thing is, to learn about spirituality, you have to find a teacher you genuinely trust and have the same values, similar values. When I studied Thich Nhat Hanh, he has an infinite there's a lot of live streams and seminars that he held for free. And I just take note. I don't read too many books because you don't need to read that many books to gain wisdom. Many people, they read book, but they don't do the cooking. They just read the cookbook. They read more cookbook, but they don't practice. They don't master one book. This is a major issue I see in spiritual practitioners. You glaze over a book, say, I understand the 4 agreements, but they don't live it. Because they don't truly believe in it. That's why they don't live the book they just read. I always practice the 5 love languages. Because I live it, I believe it, I practice it. But yet they want to go read another book. 5 love languages, 4 agreement, the power of now, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, right? Timothy Leary, Psychonaut. All these things, they want to read more book, and now they have a bunch of spiritual ego but no result in life. Why? They don't devote themselves to one, two path and achieve some mastery in their studies. I can't remember much of the 100 books I've read, says Grace. Thank you for your vulnerability. But I'm sure you have a beautiful library that you can share with people. My books. My books. That's why the master didn't want me to hang out with people who love to read cookbook but don't do cooking. I still remember it till this day clearly. He says, you know, oh yeah. He go, oh, I know about Bodhidharma. Zen master this, Zen master that, but they never do the cooking. They just read the cookbook. He told me that message like 3 times, and eventually I was like, they got no results because they don't practice. They just read more cookbook. Then I realized these people if I hang out with book readers, I'll be just like them. The master's trying to guide me to be a practitioner, not a book reader. A practitioner read book and apply and find result. Book reader just read book, talk about book and philosophy. And so I stopped talking and start practicing. And I abandoned my Dharma brother to be with myself and the master teaching. And they thought I hated them. No, I'm here to learn, not to hang out. I'm here to practice, not socialize. They don't get it because they come to the temple, they come to socialize. They didn't come to practice. I saw the temple as a university. That's why I go to the temple. My professors, my master, headmasters there. The temples, some people's relationship with the temple is a place you go hang out and meditate. I saw the temple as a university, so I got university training from the master. But it's unspoken, because if you plant university training, if you plant the intention of spiritual university, the master teach you at university level. But you don't have to say. The way you behave speaks for itself. Same thing with y'all. If you come here and you treat this like spiritual university, I focus on you like that. Right? But some people, they like to come hang out. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's just more, if you plant mango, you get mango. I'm not a spiritual teacher to some, many people may not take me seriously as spiritual teacher, and they don't have to. They just kind of like some things I say, right? Again, I'm just some dude, I get it. I don't expect people to be like, yo, teach me, guru, you know? Yo, what's up, GT, you know what I'm saying? Can I be your student? No. Be a student of life. Welcome, Nina. Be the change you wish to see in the world. It's what we do in here. And then we actually do it. Radical, right? Radical. Oh, yeah, people love complain. Welcome, Monique. Thank you. The Law of Attraction has been the most powerful book for me since I have seen results in my life. I practice a 10-minute meditation every morning. What do you want from your spiritual practice? Dreamy ASMR? It seems like your intention may be unclear. That's why you're not getting the results you want. Just by reading the way you type, that's what I got from your words. I just practice spirituality generally, and so you get general results. You know what I mean? It's like asking for food and then getting food. Like you didn't say what you wanted. It's too salty that you want a dessert. You weren't clear, so you're just getting good life. That you want a life that continually gets better. You weren't clear. That you didn't say you wanted a genuinely harmonious relationship. Just gives you a okay or good one. Nothing to complain about. Holding the intention is one part, but taking action that reinforce your belief is another. You can have intention but no action. With intention and action, the results eventually happen. But are you taking action from love and faith, or you take action with when is it gonna come? I asked for 10,000 last week already, damn it. Damn it. I asked for 10 what is it, 10 bags, man. I asked for 10 bags. I ain't got no bands, no bags, nothing. Looking for a stronger connection to the conscious collective. Developing my intuition more to be able to answer my question with my own inner wisdom. Sounds like you want to gain more wisdom, but you use a lot of fluff to describe it. You gotta cut the fluff. The fluff is a lot of noise you don't need. Know the meat? The fluff is extra. Okay. Oh, thank you for 28,000 likes. Thank you for all the blessings. I learned, honestly, I used to be fluffy myself. But I realized there's no results. So I can always use, because if you cut the fluff and get the job done, and then add the sprinkle on top. Imagine adding a sprinkle on top to a cupcake that don't even taste good. Oh, it looks good, and go, oh yeah, it's delicious. And they secretly throw it in a trash can. Oh, this crap! I'm never coming back. It's delicious, beautiful. I'm just being as raw and as honest as I can. Cut the fluff. Once you connect to the core teaching, and sprinkle. I remember in high school we had a cooking class, and a final we had made a dish. We made a fettuccine alfredo. It looked delicious, but when you eat the dish, it was bland. That's what happens when you're just focusing too much on fluff, talking good, but don't want to do the dirty work. Right? Before the master mentored me, I had to wash dishes for a year. Think about that. Before the master really invested time into pounding my ego, basically, my creasing out my impurities. Most people think they're too good to do the dirty work, like wash dishes, sweep the ground, meditate. Some people, maybe he does that to everyone, or just, he only trains people hard if you make sacrifice to be there. Welcome, sister. Extra Livia. That's it. Well, a lot of my spiritual brothers who said they wanted to be a bodhisattva and light worker, they didn't want to wash dishes. People hate washing dishes. I was like, you know what? It's an honor to wash dishes because I know it's training. Right? And of course, when you go to the temple, you don't want to touch the master stuff even when you're a volunteer. But I wanted to help, so I slowly started organizing a part of the shelf. Organizing it. Okay? Didn't get yelled at. Then I organized the other part of the shelf. Didn't get yelled at. Then I organized the second shelf, under it. Then I did the whole shelf, okay, good. From there, right, I want to take my time to respect the master, to show, hey, look, I'm doing this. If it's not the right way, just tell me don't do it. I ended up organizing the whole hallway into the room. Everything I could organize, I organized. Because I'm there for spiritual university. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. But some people, they don't have the patience to cultivate. Once I organized the whole hallway, organized the room, and it was a ton of things to organize. And even before organizing, when I got to the temple, my wife and I at that time were still boyfriend, girlfriend. She would mop the floor. I would sweep the floor, and then we would vacuum the temple every day. Okay. And then the rest happened. Most people, they're too good to do that on a daily basis. And that's why the master couldn't take them seriously, because they're too good to do the dirty work. And then out of nowhere, I asked the master, would you like me to organize the kitchen? And he said, let me think about it. Next day, he said, okay, I'll organize the kitchen. I didn't know that I was going to be permanently trained in the kitchen for 2 years. And I would learn the most there. And I would have nightmares coming to the temple. Damn, I get yelled at again today. For real. I was damn, I suck. But that was all training for me to be here, for me to deal with people, for me to help people, for me to find out who am I, for me to have more discipline. That's my training ground, right? Because if I can manage the external, then I learn how to really manage my internal. I still feel I couldn't date a meat eater since I'd feel a personal disconnection. I understand it's the cultural conditioning, but I feel an emotional distance. Is that fair? I feel like shared values are important, even though you said you're okay with differences. My wife eats meat. The master taught me one thing. When you are in a relationship, it's not what you get from people, it's what you sacrifice. The reason relationships don't last because we want to change people. But who they are is who they are. So that's why a lot of relationships, we try to change them too much instead of surrender and accept them where they're at. And so while saying that, there's nobody perfect. Yeah, they may be vegan with you, but then what's the cause? Like, what else do you need them to change now? So that's why there's a lot of divorce, a lot of unhappy people, because they want to find the perfect one. The only perfect one is in the mirror. No one can truly fulfill you other than yourself. Yeah, you can find somebody who may... Yeah, it takes time. It's not about... It's when the master says, when somebody shows you who they are, believe it. My wife used to vape, but now she doesn't. But you know how long it took her to quit? A long time. I didn't make her quit. It naturally happened because I have faith. Yeah, it's not good. But one thing I didn't do was make her quit, because then she's not living her life with her own, using her own mentality, her own decisions. Because if you're always there babysitting, you're going to be babysitting for the rest of your life. If you like to be a babysitter, welcome. I'm not here to be babysit. I can't surrender to my hubby's grumpiness. You don't have to. Be the change you wish to see in the world. When your love overflow, people not grumpy around you. And when they are, they feel bad because they know this person's actually really dope. Why am I being like this? But if you're not radiating it, I've been vegetarian before I met the master. Yeah. I'm mostly vegan is what you really call it. You know? And it's not like I'm attached to. Like if I don't get to drink milk anymore, I'm not gonna have a meltdown. Or I don't get cheese anymore. You know, I don't even really eat cheese. I just learned how to keep myself happy for extended time, and you can too. So I'm here to share with you. That means you're not cheesy. Because my identity is not around what I eat. My identity is around authentic and genuine happiness. Wow, really? That's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy in my life, because I'm not like, oh, you're not vegetarian with me? I can't date you. You don't love your damn self with me? No. I am completely happy enough with myself. And my heart desire to be in relationship. I don't need my wife to be just like me, because you know why? She's not me. She don't need to be vegetarian. Because I learned, if that's what makes her genuinely happy, let her live her life. Before I needed, you eat meat, what the hell? Hell no. I realized letting her eat meat and smoke was the best thing ever, because it made life harmonious, right? Harmonious. I haven't bought any vape since your 10-point vape song last week. Yeah. Like, my wife doesn't go to the park to meditate with me. I don't need her to. I don't go hang out with where she goes. I don't need, because you know why? We're happy with little things. It's the little things that matter. That when we see each other, we're happy to see each other. When we hug each other, we genuinely feel love. Because we surrender. Like, I know you're not perfect. She knows I'm not perfect. There we go. There we go. Every night in my dreams I Right, but like the way she eats, she loves steak. She loves meat. Oh, look who appeared. Tell them you have a good day.
Oops. Hi everyone. It's been a while. How are you guys?
You have a good day today?
I had an okay day today. I was really busy since the moment I got up. But in general, it was nice. I didn't get mad. I didn't yell at no kid, so woohoo.
Thank you, baby.
Welcome. I hope to see you guys soon when the school year finally over and I have more free time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I say fly, the fly show up. I say wife, my wife show up. I love God. You know what I'm saying? I said, God, I want to be a sound healer. I'm a sound healer. I'm trying to share with you. You see that? Why you should stop eating meat. It's bad for you. I mean, imagine that. Okay? Instead, do what makes you happy, baby. I live my life, you live your life. I don't need to change you. I'm glad you find something that makes you happy. I'm glad you're happy with the life that you're cultivating. And that's why I'm here sharing with you my cultivation, because I feel beautiful. Right? She's beautiful. You're beautiful. Everything's beautiful. I want to see you have a life where you're in deep. I'm not attached to my view, like, she don't even, right? She's not doing what I'm doing, our values. We do have same values. It's called happiness. That's why, what did Bob Marley say? We sick and tired of your ism, schism game. We know and we understand Almighty God is a living. we're so attached to our ism, schism, right? That sometimes we're not even happy. We don't feel Jah alive. We're so attached to our perception of Jah. But when we actually feel it, she seems like a kind of baddie. She's definitely tatted up, just be honest. Because she's more yang in nature, and I'm more yin in nature. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Don't cut her off. She will give you the middle finger. Me, I will never do that. But that's where she comes from. She come from kind of the hood. Let's just say, okay. She come from more like Vietnamese hood. I was more raised, sheltered around temple, but happened to also been in the hood energy. You know what I mean? Yeah, jeez. She comes from a very masculine family. Yeah. Mine is more balanced. Her was just like, your dad and brother did what? You're like, oh shoot. Ciao. And so I come from a place called result-driven life. Like I'm actually genuinely, deeply happy with everything and all the blessings. Oh, welcome. Been a long day at work. I wanted mutual combat. Damn. Yeah. Let me give you a little crown chakra bowl. You asked for mutual combat and the yang energy is out. You're never sad anymore. I mean, not at all. But what makes me sad is when people they got the wrong teaching and their life goes the wrong way. And if they just had better mentor, their life would be better. And so instead, here we are doing be the change you wish to see in the world. Love your damn self. You just need 15 minutes, Brother Sean. Don't watch nothing, just relax and just breathe. And just reflect on what's happened. That's it. Sometimes yeah. Everything that I do here is intentional. I'm not just repeating it to be annoying. I understand how positive affirmational, love your damn self, it's a positive affirmation that doesn't seem like one. So whenever you don't love your damn self, you hear my voice in your head, love your damn self. I'm like, oh shoot. It's just our core principle. Do what? Follow your heart. But follow your heart doesn't stick. Listen to your heart when you're gonna combat somebody at work or wherever you're at. Like, I love your damn self. Like, Love your damn self. Like, man, shoot, that makes sense, actually. Like, we cut the fluff. Love your damn self. Right? It cuts the fluff. That's why people remember. Right? Love your divine soul. Ow. Love your infinite cosmic soul of light, illuminating from the chakras and divine orb of the Dragon Ball Z. Yes, Queen. Love your damn stardust soul, right? Exploding into divine presence, awakening, soaring into the heavens. And then no wonder why, like, this seems so fake, actually. But nobody telling these people, stop being so damn fake. Stop judging people. Oh. But aren't you judging me too? Anyways, sorry, I'm making... Sorry. Sass Dragon. Do you have a pet? Yeah. My Sass Dragon behind me. It was trying to come out. We don't need that much seasoning right now. It's Monday. What is I don't know either. We just make stuff up. Thank you, Mark. we got a follow and a sub for that. No, you're not coming out. Like, man, we want the Sass Dragon to come out. Like, this is how I tame my, you can call ADHD. That's what the doctor would say, but me, Sass Dragon come out. I like to crack jokes from time to time. So the way you tame it is you turn it into something that is manageable. See? Using creativity. Oh, hey. Well, that's why there was a disharmony in the dojo. There was a disharmony. That's why the energy was a little off. Thank you for helping me complete my goal today. Let's do a little guardian song to honor the completion. Thank you so much. No, it wasn't. I was taming my sass dragons. It was trying to come out of the cave behind me. There's a cave behind me. You know, if I don't sass it. Then I'll start dropping a bunch of sassy jokes. And I'd be like, is this a serious spiritual community? Sometimes. I know it's sometimes confusing. Is this entertainment or enlightenment? It's whatever you want it to be, I guess. Here's the honor. We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is our kingdom on Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Thank you so much for your blessings, as always. Grateful for all the support. So I'm gonna focus more on, like the core thing, that what we do here is live stream, and everything that I need to do is bring it all here. And that's the goal. And the music is always a part of it. It's just, I realize the people who enjoy being here is because you like the wisdom and the music. And so I need to cater towards what brings people to community, But last night, I hope you enjoyed learning about my super secret sleeping technique. I think at this point, that's just the name now. Because everyone was like, man, I really need to go to sleep quickly. I'm like, whoa. Oh. And there was a ton of people in here. I think there was 444 at one point. I didn't have to learn, I was out. See, dust. SSST, super secret sleep technique. It's like a jutsu in a mystic village. Like Naruto has a problem sleeping. He go to the mystic village to talk to Guru Tanet to learn a damn. The sleep jutsu. Only $49.99. Dude, imagine in Naruto goes to learn a technique. You have to go to the link in the bio first. Like, huh? Date bio. Like, oh shoot. That modern day issue CrossFit anime. Welcome, Miss St. Louis. Oh, looks like we just reached 50,000 likes. Thank you so much. You asked how tired we were. I said 9 a.m. Because we have techniques in how helping people relax. Like I have a light setting for bedtime. We do this, right? Then we. If I need to do it. Bedtime setting. I was out when my head hit the pillow. Damn. Are you sure you didn't just jump onto the bed too strongly? You jumped too high and then you go boing. She knocked herself out jumping too high. It wasn't me. You just jumped too high onto the bed. Yeah, so this is my secondary. This is my other. That's what we did last night. Like this. Because you don't need to see me, it's more. You can see the piano better too. That's why I changed. You can see everything if you want. With the main lights over here. And I just ended the stream gently without disturbing too many people. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna ring 3 balls and we're out. I think a lot of people are stressed out from school too still. School's not completely out yet, so. Thank you, Jazz Body. You don't remember the balls. But it was the last thing I did before I ended the stream. I just go. I knew it worked because it was too quiet for the ending, except like people in the UK. All the UK people like, all the American people are, like, we had Zimbabwe and Nigeria in here, just waking up. Yeah. Because that's a personal technique that I use, but teaching meditation techniques thoroughly is really good for people. It's just you have to know where to focus on, where's the results at. When the focus is sleep, that's the easy focus. But I'd say the same technique can be applied even at work. But I told them people are more receptive to meditation technique for sleep because it makes sense to people to meditate before bed because you're trying to sleep. When you're at work, you're not going to think meditate, you know. Yeah, if you learn to be more mindful and meditate, act proactively, it means like don't let yourself build stress, find solution as fast as you can. Or, yeah, that's it. Don't let the stress build or else it makes your life, it poisons your life when you have extended stress. And that's how it leads to you being sick. So when you come in here, we dissolve it all. And you know that's what we do in here. And so that's why people's respect to what we do in here is higher, because we actually help people dissolve their stress consistently on a daily basis for free. Right? Like they didn't have to come here, it just happens. And the free part is not, it needs to be said because it means that it's pure. There's no strings attached. And that's what makes it brings faith to humanity that people are doing things with no strings attached just because we want to see people happy. You know what I mean? Because the world sometimes can be so bought out. Give it a follow, U-turn. Welcome Lucy and the Calm. You got Siggy, Gula, Afromatic. Let's change the key. Let's go to, let's see here that we're on G. B, F sharp. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna loop into the microcosm here. And if you want to be on widescreen mode, it's over here on TikTok. But you can see the whole room. Let me use the restroom. BRB. How's everybody doing? Welcoming you to the Mystic Village. Let me make another loop. This one a little bit. Need some spacing in between. Let's bring it down to this. Let's do F. Never give up on your journey, brothers, sisters. It's easy to... Yeah, it's gonna get very difficult sometimes on your journey because you just have no plan. Have a vision. Having a vision in life is really crucial, or else you just become a lost soul wandering. And that's part of the journey too, you know? To be committed to self, peace, happiness, and fulfillment, it just requires daily commitment, gratitude, thanksgiving, and not just giving up and start watching negative news and then getting spiraled into a black hole of sadness. You can easily spiral into you lost your job of 7 years, yeah. Something better is meant for you, or else you would still have the job. That's it. I never give up. That's why life keeps getting better. Life's not supposed to be easy all the time. Your faith will get tested. But the people who make it are the crazy people who are optimistic. Because you have to, right, in the world of seeming doubt, fear, and worry, the person that's optimistic is like so crazy. It's like no matter how difficult it gets, that dude's always positive. What the heck is up with that? That dude crazy, actually. It seems crazy when you just have unmoving faith in a world that may lack it. And when we have community that has unmoving faith, your stories will inspire. You're welcome. Yeah, trying. Yes, the master. When one door closes, another opens. Because the universe always wants your life to be better. And every time you're in a place that you're stuck, why would the universe guide you to the same door over and over? That's why there's not one size fit all way to love yourself. Some people play music. Some people spin the spinny thingy. Some people make art. Some people love animals. There's so many ways to maintain a life of fulfillment. But one thing we learn is the little things in life that make life so precious. But before you realize the little things in life make you happy, you have to fail going for the big things and realize, man, I'm still not happy. What the hell? And some people need more. Right? And there's nothing wrong with materialism until it becomes toxic. Like the material don't bring the joy, but for people to believe that, they have to have enough material to realize, oh yeah, maybe that's not happiness after all. Maybe I don't need 100 flutes, just 60 is fine. Got double bad news. That's why it says, it seems like it's bad news. Yeah, the human experience may see it as bad news. But I see the universe trying to test me again. But if you don't see it that way, damn, your life is gonna be right. That's why I tell people, it's better to believe in yourself and have faith in yourself than to doubt yourself. It's so easy to doubt in yourself. It's so easy. But imagine that it can also be super easy to believe in yourself too, but you have to rewire yourself. In my personal life, when I learned to be more optimistic, you get tested all the time with negative people, especially sometimes that person is your own mother. Like, damn. Are you going to be supportive at all? Health is also a great challenge because, damn, that's almost like out of your control. Almost. But with love, sincerity, all healing is possible. One thing with healing your body, if you consume suffering, it's not good for your healing. Like if you're trying to heal your body and you're consuming the suffering, it's hard to heal. So you have to eat the healing too, not eat the suffering. Everything is energy, right? Everyone that's devoted to following the master, most of the people who heal vegetarian. Because why? It's the suffering that you eat, and it also slows down your digestive system. Because I remember, I used to do a lot of substance, Molly and all these things, and I knew my body was effed up and I needed to heal it. I didn't know if my body would return back to normal because, it becomes so acidic, which led me to a more vegetarian lifestyle to help heal myself. Because my body used to have pain inside, you can feel it. But I just eat medicine, which is the way I eat, it heals my body. Imagine trying to heal yourself, but you eat a triple bacon cheeseburger, fries, and a soda all the damn time. You're not eating for healing and your health. It's hard to teach that. It's just dopamine, right? So that's why I eat for your healing. My jaw, I used to have locked jaw because when you do MDMA, it makes you clench so hard and you end up. But I went to massage therapy school. I learned how to massage it to heal it. Before I couldn't open my mouth sometimes. And I learned how to reduce the vivid dreams that are negative, which makes you clench your jaw. Right, I learned how to massage it to where before I used to not be able to because I would have vivid dreams. So I went to massage therapy school and they taught how to reduce the TMJ symptom. But then I found my own technique because sometimes you have to be more, because it's tight, right? Whenever you clench your jaw for years and then you have locked jaw, but you can break, and eventually it starts being better. But before, all the time just couldn't really open my lips or open my mouth because of. And usually it's because when the Red Bull doesn't make it better either. Energy drinks and all these things. Makes it worse because all the nootropics and all the chemicals make you like even more. And even sometimes I still catch myself clenching my jaw. And so that's why relaxing your facial muscles, right? Some of y'all lock your eyebrows. Like, you don't know how to just. Like, why are you doing that? Relax. Clench your jaw. Relax. And the easier way to help relax your jaw is to focus on your breathing. Right? Because it's a meditation spot. But it's not good for you because it's not good for your health. So instead, focusing on your breathing is better than clenching your jaw. So relax your jaw and breathe. And that's why they have the technique called tongue gently touching the roof of the mouth so that you're not clenching. Chat GPT too, yeah. Chat GPT changing lives out here. Also, Google's been doing it. Just the way people's relationship with Chat GPT is different, because it's like a living being, or it's like an AI. So yeah, that's one of the legs crossed, back straight, head slightly tilted, hands stacked, tongue gently touching the roof of the mouth, eyes partially closed. That's 7 things you're focusing on instead of clenching your jaw or clenching your bottom. People whose root chakra are unstable always squeeze because they're always nervous. They're living a life that's disharmonious. So you squeeze, you clench your bottom, and then it's always like under stress. Just like people who overwork themselves in front of a computer, which makes your shoulder like this, right? You're like trying to, instead of relaxing, you just lift your shoulder higher to adjust. Instead of, I wish my hubby could hear this. That's okay. We just do what we can with the people who are here. And as we become better teachers, then our family take us more seriously. Or sometimes if they don't relax their shoulder, just go ahead and start. Sometimes they just need you as a reminder, training wheel. Right? The kid need potty train. The adults need relaxation training. I know, like, never thought about it like that. But the downside of relaxation training, it makes people more spiritual. And when people are more spiritual, they're not going to be a good employee of corporate companies as much, because it leads to better ideas than being a robotic employee, which is fine, by the way. So that's why they don't want too much, because then you have people like, man, maybe I can start my own company. Maybe I could just do a side business. Right? Because when your mind is free and happy, it leads to better ideas and leading to better vision of your life. I don't want too much mindfulness, because then people will just quit and start their own thing. Or people in a company creating their own little company from where they come from. Don't be too smart now. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't. It's just these. And that's why we're here. And a lot of the mentorship, a lot of it's not free. So for us to be openly doing this and transforming life, it's an honor, It's an honor. Oh, thank you for 76,000 likes. Grateful for your tapping and your tap machines. Thank you to all the blessings. I resonate with that a lot. I do a lot, mostly quality assurance at my current job. Been working there for about 5 years, but I mostly find an itch to try something different. I used to work in the restaurant and food service industry for over 9 to 10 years. I thought when my mind was closed, I thought that's all I could do. But when I found wisdom and knowledge, it says, I deserve something better, and I know I can. That's the danger of helping people. If you're a corporate company, You want wellness, but not for them to open their mind too much to go somewhere else. Enough to show, look, we care about you. It's more about virtue signal. Look, see, we care about you. It's enough to show we care, but not so much that you start opening your mind and start doing it. That's so sad to say. So whenever I start meditating, I start thinking beyond the box. My limiting thoughts of, man, I can only be a food service or a manager or bartender in food industry. I said, you know, I deserve a life that's creative. I deserve a life that's fulfilling. I deserve a life that has originality, something that is fresh all the time. But it takes time to figure that out. But if you never stop where you're headed, you may actually get to your destination. I wish I could leave my manufacturing job and open a bakery. Of course you can do that. Just start getting good at baking on the side. 안녕하세요. You know? Before I start mentoring people, I was mentoring people on the side, always for free. I did sound healing, never thought about money because I just love sound healing. Thank you. This was a latte forever. I didn't know where it would lead me. I didn't know donation-based life was even possible. Think about it, right? What I'm doing is all donation-based. I didn't know what was possible until I studied what was possible, made sacrifices to find out, to learn. But one thing, there's no easy path in life. So if it's all going to be difficult, why not do what you love? That makes sense. No, I get it. When you have children involved, it's a lot different. It's not, don't just quit your job right away. You want to slowly build a side thing. I slowly practice meditation while working at every job, whether it's a massage therapist, a wedding videographer for 3.5 years, working in the service industry for 10 years or whatever. Right? But I always had a side thing that I build. You want to build it. You don't want a shortcut. Many people, they just want a shortcut. Do not shortcut. If you just stick to it, you build your dream. You don't need to follow Bitcoin. You follow your heart and the Bitcoin still go up. You can still have that. Some people have Bitcoin, but they're miserable. Right? They got money now, but then they're like, shoot, I'm still not happy. Smoke all day and play Grand Theft Auto until the number 6 come out. Yeah. Sorry. See, I'm better at whack-a-mole now. Boing. The flute don't play. What flute does the sass dragon? The sass dragon plays the didgeridoo. Are those real flutes? Yeah. What kind of flutes are you interested in hearing? Latte forever? I know it seems it seems like not what kind of flute do you like to hear? I can demo some flutes for you. See? Ta-da! Whichever one is calm. How calm do you want to be? They're all calm. It's just more. Do you need something more sweet? Do you need something more earthy? Are you looking for something? How impressed do you want to be? Do you want to go to Egypt? Do you want Arabian, Japanese flute? I would say I have most of the areas of the planet. Japanese flute, Arabian, Native American drone flutes, Peruvian. Right, we got the Irish tin whistle. We have the halusi, Japanese flute. This is the standard. I can do a musical accompaniment for you. The Hirajoshi scale, 432 hertz here. Excuse me for that. Here's another Japanese flute. This one is in the key of A, more shakuhachi style. You can say it's a vertical flute. Thank you, welcome, Jackie. Lots of flutes here. Basically, I just speak through the flute. Random songs from the heart. That's all. I just make music from the heart. And the most popular flutes here are Native American drone flutes. Because they sound beautiful. Yeah. But every flute here, you can, when you play with love, you're like, dang, I actually like that too. Like, you end up liking, people end up liking everything. You're like, oh, that sounds great. Yeah. Like many people never heard of Arabian flute or Hijaz flute. But when you hear a good accompaniment of the Hijaz flute, it's like kind of Thank you for 100,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. This is an Arabian flute in the key of E. And the holes are drilled to the ergonomics of the hand because this is a transverse flute. So as you can see, I play it like this. Boop, 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 like that. Like this. Does one flute have more value? Yeah, the wooden flutes cost more. 3D printed flutes are cheaper. Drone flutes cost more, and bass flutes cost the most. And drone flutes that are bass cost the most. And shakuhachi maybe cost the... Shakuhachi is its own niche. Just like... yeah, it's like... It's just more about the flute maker and how much time they spend to make... Is fine-tuning the flute. The tuning is really... And for the flute to have accurate tuning, it has to use hard wood. So for a bamboo flute to be hardwood, they have to age it for like 50 years. So the wood that a flute maker has is passed on from another flute maker. That's one of the reasons. Same thing with wood that's made for Native American flutes, like cherry wood, mahogany, they're all hardwood that has to be aged. Then through aging, it gets really dense. And then the volume of these flutes are louder because the hardwood, bamboo is the cheapest, which what I have the most of because it's cheaper. But they still sound great. But for it to sound amazing, you can harden the bamboo or use hardwood, which makes the price go up. And then the tuning, the time the flute maker takes to tune the flute, makes the price go up substantially. excluding shipping and tax. With the taxes, it's like it's already expensive. We're gonna throw tax on it, so that's another like. If you buy $1,000 flute, that's like a lot of tax too. You're like, damn. But if you're trying to buy $1,000 flute, you're not thinking about the tax. You're thinking about, that's my artistry, right? When somebody buys a super expensive instrument, it's about that's their life right there. And that's why they have it. Ta-da! Welcome to the flute life. I used to have a bamboo flute that used to be 20 years old, but I think I threw it away. Oh, thank you. It's difficult to play the bamboo flute because you have to be accurate. You can pay more to get easier sound, but nothing replaces skill. That's why I know I can just pick up any flute and make it sound good, because I started with like the worst flute. So like, like if you can make a flute that doesn't sound so good sound good, you know what I mean? No reverb, nothing. personal favorite? Honestly, no, because it's more about some flutes. What I enjoy about flute is the way they help people dissolve their sadness, their anger. That's why I have all these singing bowls too. The tools do something to people that make them let go of what doesn't serve them. Right? That's what I care more about. And each instrument offers a different experience in the journey. Right? So that's why I always ask, how deep relaxation do you need? What's going on in your life? So it's sound healing therapy that's actually precise. But I don't have to tell, I don't openly tell people that all the time. It's just, with what's going on in your life, we can use sound to heal it. Right? That's it. But the most well-rounded flute is this one. This is the most well-rounded one. We call this the Mystic Village flute. Which I will admit, what I just did was very difficult, but you just have to make it look easy to sell the healing. Right? Because, damn, that sounds great. And then people relax. But if it's all difficult, people are like, damn, he's playing that. Right? So the whole goal is to make it look so easy. And so people start, then people buy flute, it's actually not that easy after all. But it's not hard if you practice. You know what I mean? Some flutes are easier to play, for sure. Some flutes are easy to start sounding good, but sounding good and sound healing is a different story. It sounds good, but it's not healing, right? Because healing, it requires playing from the purity of the heart. Which is why you just gotta practice. And anything can be a tool that's from the heart. Speaking, listening from the heart, flute, painting from the heart, smiling from the heart, right? It's all beautiful, beautiful. On my lunch break, okay. And the reason I'm really firm with the way I operate is because I'm aware that we've been, I see results for years, and then the master, I have a mentor that taught me for years, right? 4 years. And then before that, I've been on it. And so I come from a background with results. And sometimes people give you advice, but they don't have great result. That's why I'm very careful of who I listen to. Are they somebody who's result-driven life, or do they just read book? They read the cookbook, but they don't even do cooking. And sometimes they do the cooking, but their dish is salty. It says sweet, salty, savory. All they get salty. That's why no healing. They plant a mango, but they got an orange instead. Like, wait, what? Wait, what did you plant? I don't even know. So that's why I'm very, picky about who I listen to deeply, because we need to build trust first. Before we teach each other stuff, who are you? Right? But when we trust each other, and when I know where you come from and do you practice in your life, some people, they just have knowledge, but they don't have wisdom. Because all they do is read book, but no result. They just tell people read more book. Cute. Grateful for fruit trees. Afromatics says, this is the most peaceful channel to listen to while working. It's not distracting, just positive energy. I make phone calls all day, so this helps deal with people. Yes, a lot of people hang out here all day. Work, sleep. Some people are like, man, I go to sleep, you're streaming. I wake up, you're streaming. Two swans kissing, see? Yin and yang. You wake up, he's serving. You go to sleep, he's still there. That's called being useful to humanity. Like, when is he not there? Some mornings. You just gotta be, right? If you want to help people but you're not consistent, they don't take you as seriously. But when you're always there, even when they don't need you, like the moment they need somebody to help, they don't even think about anyone else. That dude's there for sure. Welcome. You got mail. Love your damn self. My cave. The dragon was the dragon was trying to get out of the cave. It's fine. Just ignore it. It's nothing. Is the dragon a cat? Oh. The dragon is like the sassiest cat. I'm gonna knock stuff down. Like, why would you do that? Because they don't let their damn self. Damn. Out here just telling people. The cat's here. Oh, thank you, Stargazer. Latte Forever was asking, is the dragon a cat by chance? Look, it's an inside joke. Okay. The sass dragon. Because sometimes I am peaceful and calm, and out of nowhere, a joke, some fire will come out of nowhere. It's just my character, okay? I'm the type where it's all zen and peaceful, and out of nowhere, humor can't come from nowhere. Like, wait, what? We call that the sass dragon. Lately, I've been focusing more on, keeping it more of water energy, but I have a lot of fire energy too. It's just my nature is I like to do the happy Buddha style, which means the spiritual path has to have humor and engaging and entertaining. So that my style of like helping people comes with a lot of energy. Because you gotta be useful to humanity. And sometimes your toolbox has humor, your toolbox has a flute, your toolbox has a singing bowl, and your toolbox has a sass dragon. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. What is he on? I'm on happiness. That's what the doctor asked me. What is he on? He thought I was on something. Yeah, that's when you say, yeah, I'm on happiness. Like just, I'm on fresh air. But you have to learn to, play humble. When you have a lot of energy, sometimes people don't understand you. As I tooted my flute, maybe they just don't like the flute and wanted you to stop, and instead she was later the flute. Like, I annoy my wife with the flute because she's like, I hear enough of that already. Okay, I'm next door, I hear it all. I'm like, oh. She played the flute for him. Positive energy. Hola. Alicante. Oh, hello. My flute playing abilities are slacking. And remember, you could have get a,สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีตอนเช้าค่ะ สวัสดีครับคุณดาว คุณแจใจ โอ้โห คุณแจใจ the key to the heart. I'm continuing work to be closer to my adults Sun being the change and not the complaint. Finally, somebody get the message. That's called doing the work. ขอต้อนรับสู่ Mystic Village ครับ My flute playing does not bring peace and happiness to my family, especially. Practice more, okay? You don't want to cause disharmony, man. Can you stop? Let's go play outside. You want to be as you play better, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not everyone is ready to hear your beautiful energy. Like, that cat, are you playing for a funeral right now? Oh no. In the beginning, Virgil puts on his headphones so he doesn't hear me. Hey, at least he's upfront about it. Instead of, I like it, honey. Oh, I love it. You play very good. That's how you make marriage work. Like, no thank you. My wife got earplugs, okay? I hear you all day, Ari. So I just keep the flutes here. I don't. Sometimes the flute cross over, but not too much. Does she watch? Sometimes, yeah. Rarely. Welcome, Jerry. I feel you. Yeah, because whenever you start sounding good, your family gets, because they're like, man, that's so annoying for like months, and when you start sounding good, they can't believe it. Like, oh, but just don't overdo it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine they're like, man, you sound like crap, but the moment you start sounding good, their brain goes, that's actually not bad. Just don't overdo it. Take it slow. Right. At first we be sounding like okay, but when you start sounding beautiful, keep the reverb off, so because realistically you're not gonna have reverb for your family, but if you do, you went all in. That's my type of people, all in, man. Because if you're not all in, they don't take you seriously. For real. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for the sub. Because whenever you connect with the flute, it comes from the heart, and when people can feel your heart, they get into their feelings too without realizing it. Oh, and thank you for helping me reach 125,000 likes. Shout out to brother Karuna Sultan. And sad to hear somebody's son passed away. Yeah, I saw that. It's a lot going. But that's why I just keep the positivity up. Be a good servant. Help people. somebody's like friend's son passed away. And the secret is I'm just playing gently, like so soft. Like I'm not right. That gracefulness, it like embodies the heart. And this is a good time for it, you know. If the flute's louder, then it's even harder to play soft, which most people are not going to have bass flutes. They're going to have something possibly like this, and it's loud. Like, okay, y'all go play over there, please. But they don't want to, you know, offend you or whatever, so they just sometimes say nothing. Yeah. So when it's really loud flute, you have to learn it's even more difficult to tone it down. But the benefits of this is when you go to a drum circle, everyone will hear you. Right. That's how loud this flute be. Hold up. Latte Forever says, my mom said flutes attract snakes. Is that true? As you can see, I have a ton of flutes and have not seen many snakes at all. Snakes show up for me when I drum more than I flute. So I mean, maybe, yeah. And this is like one time I was drumming and a snake was swimming up the river or up the creek. There was a creek. Just one snake there. Boing. No, we were singing the Guardian song with my homies, you know, back then. We were doing, we are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the water and above. In the woods, we are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change. And I hear 4 mockingbirds like quack, 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 quack. And I knew like what the, and we look in the water. It was like a snake's like doing this, and it went under a rock, or they were like, okay, that if that's not auspicious, I don't know what is. Right. The birds like, watch out, there's a snake. The birds are like just making sure, because the snake probably ate them before, so you know the snakes will just wait all day and boink, eat a bird. They're attracted to vibration. By train track. Oh, okay. I thought they were. I don't know, because I don't have much experience with snakes. only spiders. If anything, I'd be attracting the spiders with the flutes more than snakes. Like, I'm not really scared of spider unless they're like ginormous. I've seen large spiders and I'm like, oh, I'm used to you. But when the spider's larger than your palm, like this is my palm, like I'm used to a spider, like maybe a size of the. But when the spider is larger than your palm, you're like, you look like a dinosaur actually. No, thank you. You know, tarantula. You have a pet tarantula? Shout out to tarantula mama there. Yeah. They won't hurt you. It's just we don't know that. That's why I guess the more you're exposed to it. Right? I remember I was at a spiritual gathering and we were camping in the woods. And I'm in their house, right? I was not sober at that time for sure. Hanging out with the mushrooms. And it was just me and random people come from time to time, right? It's like a Burning Man kind of vibe. I'm sitting there meditating. And I look at my blanket and I start to realize, okay, there's like 10 species of spider on my blanket right now. I can either freak out. That's a lot of species, okay? Like, I just decide, okay, I just make a deal with them. Look, you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you, okay? We're in peace and harmony. I'm not gonna shoo you away or nothing. Just don't cause trouble. And everything was fine. I know, like, wait. Really? But nowadays, like yesterday, my wife saw a little spider in the car. Like the tiniest spider. That spider is smaller than a fly, okay? But it was doing like the Spider-Man thingy. Right? I'm like, huh? She goes, I'm like, you used the master's picture to deflect the spider. I'm like, why are you chanting? Right? Because, you know. Namo beautiful. See, he's protecting me from the spider. That little spider is gonna do nothing to you. But I'm not here to judge. I'm here to support her in her boundaries with spider, right? Like, alright. I get it. You just haven't made peace with spiders, and I'm here to just laugh. You know what I mean, right? And she was stuck in a car, that's why she was freaking out. Like, you're in a passenger seat, and a little spider. Roll the window. Now, I get it. I've seen some people super scared of cats. Have y'all seen that? There's people who are very scared of cats. I've seen people very scared of dogs too. Yeah. It's like the cat's not even walking your way and they're freaking out. It's like a phobia, right? Because they had some trauma that's unhealed. You know? I'm scared of cat moms. I mean, that means it's just people. It's just people. There's good people and there's ungrounded people. I mean, personally, I used to be an angry person for sure, you know. But I healed my anger, and my anger came from my lack of healing from being picked on a lot, you know, and being abandoned. So it comes from a place of suffering when we're unhappy in life. It comes from somewhere, you know. So when we heal, it seems like a miracle because it is, you know. I'm scared of spiritual ego making me try too hard. Well, if you can catch it, then you can be more effective than try, because you can try hard and be unhappy. But sometimes part of the journey is trying hard and being unhappy. You're like, man, why do I try so hard? I'm miserable. Maybe I should just enjoy it. Finally. Stop trying to prove your damn self all the time. Like, oh. Right, but you had to go down the rabbit hole of like trying hard because it's part of the journey. I have a pit bull, friendliest and loving. A lot of people are scared to death of her. Yeah. Meanwhile, they have little mutts. Yeah, I mean, I used to be scared of dogs because I got bit when I was like 5 years old while riding a bike. A dog bit me. But the way I overcame the fear of dogs was I was always biking. And when you have to walk past a neighborhood and there's 3 dogs walking up on you barking, you learn to just not be scared and just keep walking. And if you don't make eye contact, they just don't mess with you. When you don't look like a threat, they don't threaten you as much. Because you're on their territory, right? Street dogs, that's their territory. So in Thailand, there's a lot of street dogs. Even in America, if you're in like the suburbs, like if you're out of the city, in a more like, you know, some areas, dogs, they got gangs of dogs fighting each other on a daily basis. I'm like, I used to do Amazon deliveries, and I had to go to some neighborhoods where dogs were barking at me, you know. Now, it's just more like, man, let me just drop my package off, bro. So I had to just wait in the car. Dog goes away, then I drop it off. But one thing I never do is run away from a dog barking at me. That's why they bite you. Side dogs. Oh yeah, Thailand's over here. Yeah, if the dog's barking at you, don't run. Just slowly make movement, because you're just in their imaginary territory, because they marked it for the past month. You know what I mean? Like, they've marked it, that's mine, right? That has my scent. It's the strongest scent on that pole. So that's my area. That's what they think, right? Now, human beings, our senses are not like theirs. They know, like, oh, let me not go on his territory, right? We're just like, man, I'm just walking. This is the sidewalk. This is the sidewalk. And the dog goes, it's my sidewalk because I peed on it. I'm like, It's cute when you bike and a chihuahua starts running up on you. Aww. In the beginning, I used to be scared of any dogs, little chihuahua. And I'm like, man, if it bites me, it's fine. That little teeth not gonna go far. When there's a bigger dog, you're like, oh, let me just go the other way. You know what I mean? That's a loud bark, actually, right? You're using your street smart and awareness. Right. So that's why you need living in the inner city and knowing, you learn a lot, because the streets, pay attention, help, good survival skill. Yes, I would like it to walk in a neighborhood where there's no threat, but actually it kind of humbles you to pay attention, because you need to, especially in Houston. Yeah. Well, I used to do like Amazon deliveries into the hood also, so you start like, don't make eye contact too long. They know you're Amazon. Lock your door and be quick. Drop it off, take the picture, go. Right? You gotta watch your back, because you have to. That's your life on the line. Is last night's live on YouTube yet? Yeah. Last night live should be on. But I do not find a social thing called impress. What you talking about? That sounds. That's what a bot would say. You know what I'm saying? I had a neighbor protect me from a pit bull with her broom. Grateful for good people in life. Just do your part when you can. Sometimes it's your turn to do your part and you miss it. That's your karma, your merit. You could clear your karma, but sometimes we walk away. Right, when people are here, I do my best to do my part. But the more you help people, your merit, the good deed that you do overflows. Then this champagne tower, you help others, your life keeps becoming good. Right. What's the point of life if we're miserable? Just being happy alone while our neighbor's unhappy. But as we help each other be more joyful and happy, not everybody's ready to be happy, but when you become a good teacher of happiness, people are more interested in happiness. Know what I'm saying? Luckily, I'm very good with animals. Because the animals, they know how to read your eyes. When your eye's not a threat, they just like, oh, he's chill. Because they look at your eyes too. And whenever your energy is not a threat, they're like, man, I'm not even gonna run after him. He's too chill. Like, man, he's not even responding to my barking. He's just chill. Then the dog don't mess with you because why? You don't respond to their barking. Right? Because they're looking for reaction. Well, human beings do the same thing. Man, I'm gonna come be rude over here, and then when you don't, Like, man, I'll go somewhere else now. Like trolls, when you don't react, they're like, oh, that's not fun. I'm looking for somebody more reactive. And so sometimes people, that's their hobby, piss people off for fun. But when you have a deep awareness, people don't play with you because you always are aware. Like the person trying to get 2 birthday songs from me, I'm like, wait a minute. Your energy, just like the dude came yesterday, asked for a birthday. Who are? I never seen your screen name around here before. Usually when people ask for birthday, I seen you around. Maybe most people I remember, but I'm like, who are you? You know what I mean? She says, I was walking to school one morning in Tennessee and a German shepherd charged at me and I yelled, Boots. Oh, okay. Boots. Shout out to Boots. Got what? 2 more minutes left. Welcome, Sister Cece. I hope everybody enjoys today's stream so far. I'm going in I'm gonna just focus on community with a side of music. Never give up on your healing and happiness. Use everything that you know. Eat healthy, drink water, buy neurofrequency, positivity, sleep on time, sleep well, reduce stress, get the sunshine, look at some water, smell some water. I mean, you don't have to smell water, but when you drink it, you smell it anyways. High quality water. And thank you to all the moderators and gratitude. Be grateful for what you already have. And when things get hard, just think, what's the worst case scenario, and realize oftentimes it doesn't happen. Hey, Dory's trying to aggro the sass dragon all day already. She's trying to lure out the sass dragon. All day. All day. That's because you started with the flies at 3. Don't bring the flies into this, okay? Don't. 3 little flies perched by my doorsteps. And if you need any kind of healing, just ask. We can find, like, the thing is, whatever healing you need, we can fine tune. You don't even need much healing. All you need is like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes meditation. And just, all right. Keep your mind positive, optimistic. Breathing in. I'm gonna keep oming till we get to 150,000 light, okay? Big storm coming in. Thank you, Brother Arrow Eyes. I like to do that. Check out Sister Grace, who live streamed Brother Arrow Eyes live stream sound healing. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. And shout out to the Arrow Eyes merch. Thank you, bro. Oh yeah, you want to collab, right? To check it out, right? Okay, would love to soon. Okay, I mean, we out here, so I'll see if you're on, and then I could jump on earlier. So, thank you, Ray. Thank you, Dory, and the end.